Guys, Pignorance 559 here. Just came from the facility right here, and usually where I come see my son. And I brought him pizza, brought all the sodas, ready to throw the munch, And dude, this place this is ridiculous. This is what I don't like about uh, doing this whole. I'll do anything for my son, first and foremost. But dude, they just told me we've been trying to call you all day. We canceled on you. First, this Visalia facility, the ladies here, it's like, dude, what the heck, They already canceled on me once. They said, well, what did they say? One time they told me they were short-staffed, so I can't see my son on last week. I think it was last week or the week before. I was like, what the heck? In my mind, I'm like, I'm mentally taking that in, and I'm like, well, what fault is that of mine that you guys are short-staffed? Make me come in earlier. I'll show up for my son. I'll be there. And I just think it's pretty messed up. So last week, I did come and my son was there, and then this week they were supposed to be I guess short-staffed or something. But freaking lady, she told me that they're short-staffed, not short-staffed, but excuse me, God, I'm so tired, been walking everywhere. She just told me right now I'm supposed to check in at 3:50, and that I did. And well, my phone's been disconnected since yesterday. She said that my co-parent canceled on me. I'm like, dude, what the heck? It's like every I just want all the fathers out there to know that these damn curveballs and all these damn experiences of oppression and depriving of the fathers for their children, it's insane. I was originally living in Porterville in my car for these 2.5 years already straight. And there's these curveballs that I wanted to share with all the fathers out there through my YouTube channel. Be careful. Be careful with these court systems, especially here in the city of Visalia and Porterville. But like a year ago, I agreed. I told the lady, I said, hey, Lorena, she even asked me, where would you like the child visitations to be? First and foremost, I had my son Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I had him for 8 years straight. That's pretty much 50-50 custody. You know what I mean? That's technically what it was for so many years. Going from that to only seeing my son once every Friday for 1 hour. But I told that white judge, man, Judge Rogers, man, I told him I'm going to comply with his orders, and it's stupid, but I signed up, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that when I said Porterville, because I was in Porterville, in the city of Porterville, and my son is in the city of Lindsay. It's only logic that we both link up in the city of Porterville so I can see my son for that one sleazy hour, that 1 hour that goes by quick like a vapor, you know what I mean? And as soon as the opening came up, I made it clear, all phone calls are recorded and accounted for. I said the city of Porterville, and at the last minute, what I was told is that the judge, that's what they said, the judge said he wants it here in Visalia. God dang. So me and my homeless self, I drove here to Visalia. I said, well, why am I going to leave Porterville if the visitations, I should leave Porterville if my visitations are going to be forced to be in the city of Visalia. So now I'm here. And now I'm here. I'm doing everything that I can. How is it that I'm homeless? Been sleeping in my car for 2.5 years. And how's it that a homeless single father, me being homeless, I'm experiencing all the challenges. I've had cops pull me over. I had that one male veteran officer call me a nigger. Had a bunch of female officers from Porterville PD try to shoot me. The judge freaking switching the visitations to this facility here, and I'm doing everything to survive and showing up. You know, a lot of fathers, they just give up. A lot of fathers, they just give up, and it's fucked up. It's sad because en esta vida los únicos que andan sufriendo son los niños, güey. The kids. Fuck the parents. The ones who truly suffer are the children. All the little boys, all the little girls, you know what I'm saying? You know, they need their fathers. I just wanted to share that, you know, it's now I'm getting canceled and I'm over. I got my pizza, my son's pizza, a large Hawaiian pizza. I got his favorite sodas in here. And it's like, man, dude, like, these damn, it ain't cool, you know? Like, you know, I'm very careful with my words. You know, just bring my son. You know, bring me my son. That's my son. You know, we live in not just a country, but we live in a state, here in the state of California, where fathers are they're fucking prosecuted, and persecuted, and executed. They don't give a fuck about fathers here, from what I've seen. And, you know, I just think it's bullshit. You know, I think it's bullshit. And, I can bring my son, you know, it's like, if I'm homeless, and I'm dealing with every challenge and obstacle in life, and I still show up to see my son for that 1 hour that feels like a damn second, and it goes by like a vapor. You know, mothers need to get through their head that the children need the fathers. And you know, I just, sorry guys, I'm a little tired. I've been walking everywhere today. I would literally walk like 7 miles or 6 miles from where I'm at over there or over here just to see my son every Friday. I'll walk here. And to be told by staff members, oh, it was she canceled. Oh my God, dude, bring my son, you know? You know, you don't think I learned my lesson? You know, I only got one son. All these damn court dates, you know, having to pay child support and court and mediation and child support. Todo ese pinche desmadre, güey. You know, it did traumatize me. And it also did humble me. You know, I think twice now. I'm not trying to bring no fucking baby into this fucked up world. You know? I'm not trying to bring another baby into this world, into this country. This country that we all call what? America. But even I know now from what I've seen that the country that we live in now is full of white supremacy. You know, and then I do fear. Like, well, fuck, when's the day gonna come when my son gets pulled over? Oh, hell to the motherfucking no, you know? I think about shit like that. I don't want my son going through that. So, I guess what I'm trying to say in so many words is I will never bring another child into this fucked up country, you know what I mean? And I think it's fucked up. I think it's fucked up and it's wrong that mothers can have countless of fucking babies from a bunch of different men, and the judges, the courts, and the welfare system takes care of them. And it's just like, damn, dude, this country's pretty fucked up, you know? Our American country, its system is set up for all the fathers to fail, from what I've seen. And I'm just speaking from my own trials and tribulations, from what I've seen, you know? I've been there the whole time for my son, those 8 years that I had my son for like, literally 50-50 custody. I had him Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know? No, I'm not going to tell you her name. I'm not going to curse at her or curse on her name, but I'm upset. You know, I'm upset. You know, I don't get what part of the mothers don't understand of, hey, bring the child. You know, the child needs to see the father, and the father needs to see the child. And as the saying goes, it sucks because fathers see and recognize when our children start to act different, you know? That's when you know. It starts to hurt a little bit because they're being transitioned into that process of being brainwashed. You know what I mean? And I don't like that. I see it, but I don't tell my son anything because, you know, love is patient and love is kind. So that's my son. I love him unconditionally, regardless. That's my baby. He's 9, he about to be 10. But anywho, a little bummed out. Guess a little more pizza for me then, right? But hey, you guys, I'm gonna get going. That's it for today's episode on my YouTube channel. This is Pignorance559, and as always, guys, doesn't matter what the color your skin is, whether it's black, whether it's brown, you be proud of who you are. You are worthy, okay? You are worthy. You are beautiful just the way God made you. I love you guys. Until next time. Brown pride, black power.